In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make a good gorilla tag video. And I'm going to be showing you everything from before you even get on the game till you post it on YouTube. So let's go ahead and get started. So you're going to start off with the idea. And ideas are not hard to come up with. You could just run around gorilla tag or find things in everyday life and say, oh, I could make a video about that. And here's an example of that. Say you're in gorilla tag and you see somebody escaping the map using snowballs. Then you say, oh, I can make a video about that, showing people how to do this for themselves. Once you have your idea, you go on to your pre-filming process. Now, I don't make this a very big deal, but some creators prefer to script out their videos so that they know what to say and when to do it. But I have the ability to just make up things on the fly, but I still do use this process. See, these were my notes for this video. Even small notes like these will help your videos a lot. And it will help you make sure that you got everything done. And once you do that, you're off to your next step, filming. Once you hop in gorilla tag, there's a camera right over here that you're going to be using. There's many options on this camera, and what you're going to be using is depending on your video that you're filming. First, you're going to film the intro to showcase what you're going to be doing in that video. Then you're going to start filming, and you need to cover everything that needs to be said in the topic of that video. So let's use the snowball example again. I'm going to need to show you how I did it and how you can do it for yourself. And in that, you're going to showcase examples of how you did it using different camera angles, and maybe throw in some funny moments in there too. And then you're going to film the outro. The outro needs to be very short and sweet. You need to cut the video as soon as you can, because if not, your audience retention will go down. So for the outro, I normally say this. As always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to subscribe. See you next time. If you do something similar to that, you should be good to go. And then that brings us to saving the video. I'm going to be showing you a short and easy version of it, but if you want it more in detailed, I've put a link in the description for you to watch. It will go over everything you need to know. Once you're done filming, you hit the record button once more, and it will say video saved to files. Then you're going to go into your Oculus menu, and you're going to go to camera and go to view all. Then everything you film will be on here, and you hit the three dots and hit sync. Then you're going to go to the gallery in your mobile app, and you will save the videos from there. Now let's get into the next part, editing. If you don't have an editing software that you use right now, I recommend CapCut. It has everything you need and it's pretty simple. Editing is pretty self-explanatory, I feel like. You cut the video when you start talking and cut it again when you're done. But I'm going to be showing you some tips and tricks for editing. Add some flavor to your videos. If there's a funny moment in your video, add a funny sound. If there's a really interesting moment in your video, play a dramatic sound to get people intrigued. And here lately, I've been putting music behind my videos like the ones you hear now. And I recommend you do the same. And if you have the time, just play around with CapCut some, because there's some pretty interesting things that you could use. And once you're done editing that video, there's still something very important that you need to do: the thumbnail. The thumbnail is so important because it's the first thing that your audience sees before they even click on the video. If you don't have a good thumbnail, they're not going to click on the video, even if it's the best video in the world. A lot of other YouTubers use Blender, and that is also great, but I cannot use Blender to save my life. It confuses me. So here's what I do for my thumbnails. And let's use the snowball example again. This is the thumbnail I used for that video. What I did first was make a big snowball and put it in front of the camera at different angles to get the best possible. Then I'm going to take a picture of me jumping forward like this, acting like I'm going into tutorial. Then once I get up to tutorial, I'm going to take a picture from up here. And then I'm going to remove the background of the first two photos and add some text, and there you have your thumbnail. And once you have your video and your thumbnail, it's time to post it on YouTube. Once you go into YouTube, you hit the plus button, then upload your video, then add a thumbnail. I would also advise you to add a description, add some tags, and make sure all the settings are how you want them. And before we go any further, I need to show you some tips that you need to know. First off, when you're framing your videos, you want there to be enough room at the top and at the bottom, just so you don't look like the headless monkey man. You don't want your videos to be cut like this. So make it one good video and keep trying until you get it. Next, you're going to want to make sure that there's no silent parts throughout your videos. Get out! If there's any parts where nothing is happening, viewers are going to click off and you're going to lose a lot of retention. Next, while you're filming your videos, you want to go into different places in gorilla tag throughout the film. This is because viewers want to see different things throughout the video, and it will be boring if you don't do this. And that brings me to my last point. Make your videos interesting. Know what you're going to say before you say it, and keep filming until it's perfect. And now you're all set. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment them down below. If you enjoyed, don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.